Hey, how's it going, everybody? Alan here with another video. I'm hoping that I should be able to go run some boats this spring. If you can see now, it's kind of snowy outside. But anyways, excuse me. I just wanted to make a updated video on my little Delta Force 26. Hasn't been on the channel for a little while. As you can see, it has some battle scars. Luckily, it didn't crack all the way through. This is pretty thin fiberglass up here. I don't really like how the hatches are so thin, but got some damage up here as well. Last year, before I stopped running it, I was doing full speed pass on 4S, and this thing was absolutely ripping, and kind of caught a little rogue wave, and dipped the nose down and kind of torpedoed, and where it was in the lake was pretty crazy because it's about 25-30 feet, and it went all the way down to the bottom. Luckily, I got tons of foam in this boat, so it ended up coming back up after, some seconds of heart drop. And when it came back up, obviously it had some damage. So I think what happened was it torpedoed down and hit the rocks down at the bottom of the lake. This thing was flying. It had a great setup. It was a 2290 kV, and I believe I was running the 150 amp ESC at the time. So yeah, as you can see, I took everything out. I actually have that motor in the little orange boat down there. Yeah, so now I'm thinking about repainting this a totally different color. I probably am going to reinforce this maybe with some carbon, because this is super thin. That's the only complaint I actually have on these Delta Force hulls. It seems like they kind of skimp out on the fiberglass. As you can see back here, it's kind of like cracking everywhere, spider webbed up here. And it kind of sucks because I really liked my little paint job on here. It's like the marble effect. You can see it. And the way to do that is to just mess up and accidentally cause your paint to lift. And it kind of looked cool, so I sprayed lots of clear over it. So it's kind of thick, which is not always the best because then it chips. But yeah, so I still have all my hardware and stuff on the back. Everything's still mounted. So now I just need to come up with another plan. Kind of thinking, since I like the 4S, either running a higher KV, maybe like a 2450 or 2500 on 4S, or I could go the other way and get like a 3674 or a 3665 and run it on 6S, which I really don't think it needs. A single 4S pack is perfect for this boat. So yeah, that's kind of the update on this thing. Future goals, I want it to kind of run 50 miles an hour on 4S. That was kind of the goal before, and I was probably in the mid 40s, to be honest. And this thing runs just flawlessly. This hull is so light, it's crazy. Like that's kind of like the only downfall. I understand word to Ironclad RC, a light boat is a happy boat. And it does run much faster, obviously, with a really lightweight setup. However, it does have some weird characteristics. Once it starts getting a little wonky and start walking back and forth, this boat definitely likes to dive when it catches a wave. So that's been the only issue I've had with this. Other than that, pretty cool looking. I do plan on getting maybe another Delta Force later this year. Maybe this spring, I don't know. We'll see how funds and stuff go. I really would like to do the Annihilator 35 or just the regular Delta Force 35. They have quite a few other hulls. I know OSC has some in stock, so I might look at that, or I might be looking at getting a Cat. So the Explorer 36 maybe, or maybe even a TFL Cheetah. I've always wanted one of those. But yeah, so that's pretty much the update on this poor thing. So hopefully here soon, I'll get another motor and ESC, and then yeah, we'll have this thing back on the water and shooting for that 50-mile-an-hour 4S mark. And maybe I can adjust some things around, and I don't know, I might add an inlay. I mean, we'll see if that helps with the weight. So we'll see. But yeah, that's it for now.